Welcome back to NeoEnglish, your daily podcast for learning practical English with real news stories.
Today, we have a really interesting and maybe a little strange topic. Doctors are using poo pills to help people fight dangerous superbugs.
That's right. You heard it, poo pills. Let's explain what this means and why it's such big news.
First, let's talk about the words superbug and microbiome. A superbug is a type of bacteria that is very hard to kill. It doesn't die when you use normal medicine or antibiotics.
And microbiome means the community of bacteria, fungi, and other tiny organisms living inside our bodies, especially in our bowels, which is another word for our gut or intestines.
To help explain, think of your gut like a garden. The bacteria are like the plants. Some are good plants, and some are weeds or bad plants, like superbugs. If you have too many bad plants, your garden is not healthy.
Exactly. Doctors are now trying to fix the garden by giving good plants or good bacteria. And how do they do that? By giving people poo pills. That means pills made from the healthy poo of another person.
So, someone donates healthy stool, which is another word for poo, and doctors put it into a pill. The patient swallows the pill, and the good bacteria go into their gut.
Let's explain dose. When you hear a dose of good bacteria, dose means the amount of medicine or pill you take at one time. For example, I took a dose of cough syrup. Or the doctor gave me a dose of antibiotics.
The idea is that the good bacteria can push out the dangerous bacteria, the superbugs, hiding inside the gut. Kind of like sending in an army to get rid of the invaders.
Here's an example, maybe someone has been sick and their gut has too many superbugs. The doctor gives them a poo pill, full of good bacteria, to flush out, remove, other bad ones.
Another example, if someone takes antibiotics for a long time, sometimes this kills good bacteria. Superbugs can then grow. A poo pill can bring the good bacteria back.
That's the main story, but let's look at the vocabulary and phrases we use today.
Yes. Here are the important words. Superbug, a very powerful bacteria, hard to kill with usual medicine. Microbiome, all the little living things in your body, like bacteria and fungi. Bowels, another word for your intestines or gut, where the bacteria live. Dose, the amount of medicine you take at one time. Stool, a medical word for poo or poop. Flush out, to clean out or remove something from inside.
Let's practice using flush out. For example, the nurse gave me water to flush out the infection. Or, the medicine will flush out the toxins.
And dose. You can say, I need 1 dose of painkillers. Or, don't take more than the recommended dose.
So, to review the story, doctors found that when they give people poo pills, with healthy stool full of good bacteria, it can flush out, or remove, dangerous superbugs hiding in the gut.
The superbugs don't like the new good bacteria, so they leave. It's a new way to fight infection, especially when normal medicine doesn't work.
Let me tell the story again in a different way to help you remember. Sometimes, our body's garden gets too many dangerous bugs, superbugs. If normal medicine can't help, doctors can give us good bacteria with something called a poo pill. This puts healthy bacteria in our gut to push the bad ones out.
And remember, the microbiome is very important for our health. If we keep it healthy, we help protect ourselves from dangerous infections.
So, if you want to keep learning English with us every day, don't forget to subscribe to NeoEnglish. That way, you won't miss any daily news.
We're here each day to help you practice practical English to talk about the real world.
Thanks for listening. See you next time on NeoEnglish.